describes the Arizona wildfire season as beautiful. Kody in awe of the fire? Kody described the fire as both beautiful and devastating, so it appears that he was illustrating how the Earth's elements can provide both beauty and catastrophe, but the evacuation area grows with scared residents leaving their homes. But if he can see the flame through binoculars from his sister-wife's house, it's probably close enough to shake their peats. So, the word beautiful might not be a word you want to use, but there is another problem, or at least it should be a problem according to his fourth wife. What about Robin Brown's phobia? Robin disliked living in areas with trees, as she stated several times as sister wives. She's concerned about the possibility of a fire breaking out. She described growing up in a wildfire-ravaged area with her family. As a result, she has the fear of living in a woodland location. This reason persuaded Kody Brown to forego one of his original selections of Flagstaff residences. Kody and Mary fell in love with the Cottonwood property, and the other women seemed to agree. Robin, on the other hand, it had an excessive number of trees. That's when she exposed her phobia and explained her story. But, and this is one big but, when you look at images of her and Kody's current home, you can't help but notice the trees. They own the sister-wife's residence, so it's unclear why she agreed to that. If she truly have a fear of fires, as she stated a few seasons ago, she must be extremely stressed right now, especially when Kody Brown can see the flames through binoculars from his house. After all these years, Mary and Robin Brown reprised their roles as Kody's victims. Mary and Robin Brown from Sister Wives have had a long-standing battle over who plays the victim card better, and fans are tired of it. The two wives of Kody Brown often feel like they are shunned by their large polygamous family and look for sympathy from fans. Now, as viewers hopefully prepare for a new season, they are trying their best to figure out which wife is actually the more prominent victim. When it comes to sister wives, fans are divided about whether Mary or Robin is the greatest sufferer. Some even took to Reddit to express their concerns about the two women. Many fans spoke out against Kody's previous wife Mary, claiming that the mother of one is a victim of her own choices. Participants in the thread believe Mary chose the polygamous lifestyle, despite Kody's assurance that they would never be intimate again. Many show fans believe Mary wallows in self-pity and wishes she could find something or someone to fill her life with meaning. Others feel that Robin has honed her manipulation tactics. Fans compare the two mothers, noting that Mary is a professional victim, while Robin has based her life and marriage on being a victim. Robin's own children and mother, according to the admirer, perceive her as a victim, and she utilizes martyrdom as a superpower. Robin's performance at the tell-all seemed to tip the scales in her favor, since Kody's fourth wife still has an audience to play for. Viewers believe that Kody goes out of his way to make Robin happy. Some even question whether Kody was the true victim in the family dynamic. Robin and Kody were recently seen out on a date, dancing in a restaurant. Sister wife thought their behaviors were a little hypocritical, given how rigid the patriarch was about his COVID-19 regulations with the rest of the family. Mary has mostly kept to herself and has been writing about her travels on social media. Fans are waiting for the other spouses to leave Kody,